It is a real pleasure to have you all with us this morning as we launch UNFPA's annual flagship publication, State of the World Population Report. The yearly UNFPA SWOP report, as it is commonly called, examines critical developmental and emerging issues and the actions that are needed, that need to be taken to resolve the challenges which these issues pose. SWOP 2018 is about the power of choice, reproductive rights, and the demographic transition. The report maps global fertility trends and choices, or the lack thereof, which Vilma has pointed to, alongside the implications for women, for couples, and for countries' prospects for development. Regardless of whether the fertility rate is high or low, it can mean challenges for countries' economies, institutions, and prospects for our individual growth. The report tells us that most countries fall into four main categories of fertility rates. High fertility countries may struggle with providing education and health care for rapidly growing populations. Other countries where family life programs are disrupted may face significant declines and then plateau, only for fertility rates to start rising again. Many countries with mid-level income have seen steady declines in fertility rates, while other countries have had low fertility rates for a long time and may struggle with maintaining a large enough labor force to fuel their economies. Where does the English and Dutch-speaking Caribbean fit into this? What are some of our Caribbean vulnerabilities in this demographic transition? Despite regional progress in many areas, many Caribbean nationals still face institutional and economic barriers, such as unaffordable health services and shortfalls in healthcare, which limit our contraceptive choices. Sadly, the legal barriers to contraception use remain in many countries, leading to unsafe abortions, unnecessary child and maternal mortality, and unacceptably high rates of teenage pregnancy. Comprehensive sexuality education is still in its embryonic stage in most of our region, and this means that young people are deprived of the knowledge and skills to make informed choices. To bring this home a little, I would say that if one is from middle or upper class, irrespective of access to contraception, should one get pregnant, solutions will be found by the family in one way or another. So when we do not provide services, when we do not provide access, when we do not take action to make things available, we perpetuate economic inequality, we perpetuate intergenerational poverty, and we limit the choice of young people, women and men. The 1994 Program of Action of the International Conference on Population Development made a call to action against institutionalized gender equality. And I would note here that it was in fact the powerhouse women from the Caribbean who pushed much of the language in the ICPD on this issue. The ICPD agenda, much like Agenda 2030 and the Sustainable Development Goals, has made gender equality a key focal area, since many of our Caribbean women and girls still do not know or understand their reproductive rights. The freedom to make decisions that affect one's health and well-being is inextricably linked to reproductive rights. Reproductive rights are integral to realizing the Sustainable Development Goals. The SWOP 2018 report reveals some key data for Jamaica. The total fertility rate is 2 children per woman, and the modern contraceptive prevalence rate for women aged 15 to 49 is 69%. The unmet need for family planning is 10% of women between the ages of 15 to 49, and the adolescent fertility rate is 46, meaning that there are 46 births per 1,000 girls aged 15 to 19.